Nope. No put space in there. Oh wait, no, it's skate park point. All right, babe. You want to check our levels real quick? Oh, and then we'll see what blew up in your car.
Everything.
uh, antenna's loose. You want me to take this LED strip out of there? No, it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
It's cooked.
Right, I know it is. Can't we use body mounts? Oof. Yeah, it's gotta be fixed a little bit.
There's a whole lot of zip ties around that thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the whole damn thing out and go from there. Really, I mean, we gotta get the drivetrain out of the center anyway to figure out what the hell's going on with it. Yeah, it's the motor locked up on this one.
I feel like body mount is the weakest part.
Well, she got that OJ fucking body, so.
I was gonna say when you roll over and shit, that's the first
Yeah,
thing.
but she's got that Bronco body.
First thing.
I even moved the wing up so I could help try to,
Yeah.
limit the amount of destruction, but it's not exactly a proper fit.
I find the tips don't last long; they grind down, and then you can't body pin. Nothing.
Right, exactly.
So
You gotta have something above it. That's why the J Concepts bodies usually have like parts of the body to come over that, so that you don't have that problem.
yeah, you don't grind them off.
Right.
Because it doesn't take long.
How's audio, babe?
I mean, I can hear you guys. I have it turned up quite a bit. I don't know if maybe you're too far away.
Okay. Let me recenter the mic and I'll up the level a little bit. Let's see, we're gonna be on OBX, right? Nope. Cancel. Yeah, I just want to see it. There we go. Okay, so it's gonna be. Which mic are we on here? Oh, there we go. Is that better? How about now? Can you hear me? You hear me running? Good for her. I'm gonna text from somebody. Catch you over the live. Thanks for your input on the mount. Absolutely, bro. Not that I'm saying yours needs any work. I mean, I'd really have to take a closer look. But I also have some in-depth pictures of Garage Life's urethane wing mount / wheelie bar on the Armageddon video. Okay. All right. Is that better?
Yep.
All right, cool. Oh, levels are up. Oh, shit. All right, so let's see what the fuck happened to your motor. Here we go. Here I come to wreck the day. Hey, there he is.
Texting me while
watching. Yeah, I'm sure that's a little strange. So Clara's car locked up. That's where we're going first. This is her big truck, her main truck, her favorite stunt truck, I guess you could say. So, of course, we're gonna get this thing out of here. It doesn't even work anymore.
Boredom, Mike. Boredom.
Oh, shut up! I'm not bored.
I was responding to Mike.
Oh, what did he say?
He said, "What'd you do that for?"
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
I saw that Logan had a couple of minutes that he wasn't doing something. I had to fill it.
Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest.
Content creation.
Oh, and Mike, say hi to Mike. This is skate park, Mike. You're Canadian Mike or Canadian Kazi.
Mike and Mike.
Yeah. So yeah, he finally got his parts for that. What was the branding techno knockoff ZD Racing. Yeah. So we got it out there and had some bent bolts in it, and we fixed that, and then took it out, and he did his first couple jumps, which was pretty cool. Went absolutely kamikaze on it.
Mike, your name in chat, Mike 740.
Yeah.
Yep, that's him.
That's it. That will be me. Try and keep it easy.
just gotta learn to pull the trigger, not squeeze it.
Right. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna take this off and give it to Claire to unwind it herself.
That's fair.
Finger control is the key.
Yeah, and honestly, I do it in every aspect of my life. Every time I pick up a freaking air gun, zip, 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 it's just kind of going, playing around at different RPMs to get a feel for it.
That's why I see you all the time using your ratchet, like air ratchet.
Yep.
I call it an air ratchet, but your drill.
Yep.
But
but at
most
different
people would use
speeds.
screwdrivers, but yeah, you got.
Yeah, you got control, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this ain't so hard, baby. You can finish it.
I'm the one that put it on.
I'd be more worried about the goo that's left on afterwards. There's a bit of goo there. Okay, so got that out of the way. And we've got a locked up drivetrain. So, first step in figuring this out is going to be to remove the center differential so we can isolate front and rear drive and center drive as well in order to figure out what locked up. And of course, he's got the Beast M2C Mighty Mega Morphin Power Ranger motor mount kit, whatever the fuck it's called.
It looks like the whole of the house.
Yeah. This thing is a beast, and it's rock fuck solid. So, M2C tough, baby. All right, there's that guy. Oh yeah, it's badass.
Crazy.
So here's our center diff, and this thing is functional. Our motor seems to be spinning. Our front end seems to be spinning, and our rear end seems to be spinning. What in the hell is locked up? My guess is, on a hard landing, the motor mount moved and locked the pinion into the spur. I could be wrong, but the truck pretty much started making funny noises and stopped. So,
In gloriously violent fashion.
well, that all seems to be working functionally. This seems to be working functionally.
I think it happened with mine too. Once it just stopped out of nowhere in the
Culprit found. See that? Yeah. One of these things is not like the other because the little fucker backed out.
Wow.
There it is. Failure of red Loctite.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. See, this is why I preach in my diff videos how important it is to make sure that your holes are free of debris and fluids.
That's just a good general life lesson.
Before you stick your bolt in the hole, make sure there's nothing left over from anything else that's been there before.
Nobody likes a dirty hole.
Especially differential lube.
Yeah, differential lube. Or different lube.
Leftovers.
Leftovers, yeah.
Never to be born children. Jesus Christ. And this is why it's not for kids.
And we're now turning into what is it, the fans only?
No, honestly, a lot of these guys actually have separate channels for their late night. See, that was loose too. For their late night live streams that involve drinking beer, and it's usually in the title. Yeah. So, all right. So we got 4 loose bolts. One that came out far enough to actually catch the M2C motor mount and stop it immediately, unlike an Arma motor mount where it would just dig a giant hole in it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do our best to decontaminate these holes while keeping this diff assembled, because if we take it apart, we will again be exposing these holes to more contamination. So took
you need a steamer?
I don't think there's one small enough. But no, I have a completely different idea, and you're going to help.
Yay!
That's your car, might as well. So, Mike, can I see the socket head M&M jug? Actually, hold on a second. I might have it right here. Too big. Nope, I got it.
Yeah.
Right. So, So we got 2 holes that are perfectly clear through because we got bolts out of both sides. I know that one's out too, but I don't have the one on the opposite side of it because I want to keep this end together too. So I'm going to Clara run this bolt all the way through both ends, all the way through. And then we will know we have fairly clear threads. I mean, blowing it out with some compressed air would be a bad idea, but I'm sure we're going to be clean enough as it is. And at that point, we're going to re-Loctite those, and then we're going to perform the same procedure,
Good idea, Mike.
vice versa.
We should pick up some pipe.
If we had some, yeah, that'd be great. I love pipe cleaners. I use them at work to do brakes on cars. I mean, shit. Probably the only one that does, but that's because I've got my special recipe. Finger looking good brakes. That's what I make.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. No. But I'm seriously, after 28 years of doing brakes on cars, and then some people say, well, you lube this, or you lube this, or you lube everything, or you don't lube anything, or everybody's got a different fucking way of doing it. Even Nissan's got a different way than I do it. And I think 5 iterations ago, it was their way, but I don't believe their way is the best way. And I don't have comebacks on brakes for noise. So I'm sure I'm doing something right.
Do what works.
I'll leave it at that. So that is that thing. So once she's done with that, we can. Shit. Fortunately, I don't have any Q-tips to clean this up
Once I'm
properly.
done, we can shit.
Yeah, once that's done. Hopefully we can eat this. Fuck. What? What the fuck? All right. I'm gonna see if I can reattach your antennae because it's not in the hole. Yeah, some fucking weird little set screw jobs. Probably look like a baby taking a shit.
Like that's gonna hold it in though.
I'm not done yet.
Not yet.
This one, I definitely this set screw one. Actually, it's right on the corner. I see it right there. Yep.
Premature.
Oh no! I made the best joke the other day. So, guy next to me is the guy that used to manage the Publix, Joe. He had a friend of his car in to fix the brake light switch because they had no brake lights. And on a BMW, it's different. It's not if the brake light switch fails, they stay on all the time. They don't work at all. It's opposite of most cars. Anyway, so he's trying to figure it out, and I went over and helped him a little bit because he's not very good at electrical. He's only been working on cars for a couple of years, but he's pretty smart dude. He'll figure it out. Anyway, I gave him a hand with it, and then we got it working. And then he realized what the problem was because I showed him how to use my power probe and diagnose it and all that shit and diagnose. Anyway, so you got to help figure it out. And then he went to test it for the final time after, finishing up the job, and he forgot to plug in the brake light switch. And he flipped out for 4 seconds, and it was like, oh, duh, I forgot to plug it in. See what happens? I got excited. I said, that's what happens when you get excited working on cars. You have premature. No. It was really good. Premature testing. You're testing shit before you plugged it in properly. I thought that was great, but they can't all be singers. I'm sure I've had plenty of dad jokes of the day.
Premature.
Am I retarded? When does that go? No. I mean the.
Oh,
okay. I thought
said it back where you had
right. No. I forgot I'd give them back to you because I was right in the middle of saying something. Okay. Fucking. I can't do 2 things at once anymore. So too fucking old. Dude, the youngest kid that works at our place, he's a porter. He's 21. The other day, I started having a conversation with him. So I was over on our side of the shop, or their shop, because we have 2 and they're across the street. But, we started talking, and he mentioned how he's the youngest guy there. And I'm like, what are you, 24 or something like that? He's like, no, 21. And I'm like, oh, shit. He's like, well, you're not much older, right? And I'm like, yeah, okay, buddy. He's like, what? How old are you? I'm 46, dude. He's like, I thought you were 35 or something. And no.
Oh, thanks.
And I got a lot more mileage than you'll ever know. Yeah, I was like, seriously, dude. You need to get your eyes checked.
He knows you don't sign his paycheck, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Now Walt doesn't. Like, Walt will just kick your ass anyway. Oh, by the way, I found out which branch that was. the evil one, the one that don't fuck around. You know what I mean, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's where that whole ear tattoo came from.
Gotcha.
Getting out of Gatorade. Fuck. Not used to that. Usually I just don't care. How you doing over there, babe? You're holding us up.
Oh, I mean, I've been running it through back and forth.
No, you just got to clean it once, but both holes. Did you get both holes?
Yeah, I went
Okay.
both sides.
Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna swap the bolts. Put some new bolts in it. Some of the lovely red. You know what? Actually, and I'm not blaming you, babe, but you know what I used to button this up last time? That Loctite stick you gave me. So apparently, it's not quite as evil to take out. Get some of these. These are nice, brand new, uniform set of screws. Out of Nick's super cheap ass Chinese knockoff crap screw box that you can buy for $8, but does not come with any socket head screws whatsoever, which sucks because I like to use those on everything.
Yeah, sockets are real.
Yeah, because they always have a bigger hex, and a bigger hex is less strippable, therefore better screw, in my opinion, or more reliable. You know, button heads suck.
I hate them.
So screw Mr. Buttonhead, whoever, wherever he may be. I'm sure he's British.
Yeah.
That just sounds like a British name, doesn't it?
Buttonhead.
Yeah.
You guys are fired.
I mean, come on, dude.
All right, enough.
Making your appearance, babe. Current Armageddon champion freestyle. Current Armageddon freestyle record holder.
Blah, blah, blah.
The highest score
Blah,
ever.
blah, 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 blah.
First person to win a freestyle competition at on any property owned by Cletus McFarland.
Cletus.
Yeah, the guy who owns the Bradenton Race Park. Yeah.
Cletus.
Yeah. Oh, he looks like a Cletus too. But he's a pretty smart dude though. But he just looks like a Cletus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which I mean, yeah, it could go either way. You know.
Redneck.
It might be fun for people to think that and come in all smart and shit because he's actually like racing ARC right now and like yeah.
There you go.
Hopefully the next event's on his property again because we had a great time. It was funny for a while because they had an event coming up that weekend or the next weekend. They were trying to not bust up the grass during the high jump.
Mm-hmm.
So they're having guys try to catch it like firemen from the 1940s with a giant like sheet.
Oh, big. Yeah.
Yeah. And they were running around. And I think a dude got hit and then another dude got hit. And they finally said, screw it. Just for the safety of our crew, we're going to stop trying to do that. Just try to land flat.
An old school net.
Well, it was because people didn't want to destroy their cars.
Yeah.
So they were trying to catch them. And then after a couple of cars, they were like, yeah, we.
Well, yeah, not only that, but they were trying to protect the grass because they said they had an event next weekend
Right.
and the grass had to be mint because it was like a national event or something. Yeah. I mean, like when we went to Daytona that one time for the car show, or not Daytona, but Atlanta Motor Speedway, you know, they were like, do not drive on the grass, you know, because there was a NASCAR race the next weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they wanted to.
Yeah, because they need their special grass so they can flip over on it. I don't know, man. Whatever. Babe, you are in desperate need of some outdrives on this diff. They are very, very chewy looking. All right. Let's see. I got this one was okay. So I got one more for you to bang out, and then
That's why they kicked me out of soccer fields with nitro. They say it affects their
digging
grass.
holes. Yeah. Well, freaking, what do you think they want you on a golf course?
Yeah. That
I always replace my divots with my clubs and my RC car.
Right.
No, I do. I made some big ones by the church. Here, babe.
They tell me that, and the nitro fuel kill the grass.
Well, it's not going to leave brown streaks. You know, it's not going to be like that bad, but it's not the greatest thing in the world for it because it's, you know, you got oil coming out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not the nitro because the nitro is burned away by the time it comes out the exhaust pipe.
Lollipop sucks.
What the fuck? Wow. Okay.
Mm.
But shit. I know, it's hilarious. But I'm like, where the fuck did you come up with that? Shit. Oh God.
We'll leave that alone.
Yeah, right. Shit. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about, man. Fuck. Wow. All right. Oh, it's on tonight. Oh, thank God for weekends. What in God's name is this black tarry stuff all over this tiny Allen wrench that barely gets any use? That's for you, Mike.
Where was that at?
I found a nut on the floor. Thank God it's not mine.
Oh, hell.
Oh. Hey, remember that Indian guy, big chief smoking out of pipe? Where did that thing go? Oh, there it is. I was looking for that. Okay. So what do we got? Just the two of us. Just fuck that. Not going there.
Wow.
Oh, you see what happens when friggin' I leave Nick in your position? And I go, Nick, entertain the fans. And we'll have like 10 people on, and he'll be like, what is he doing? What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, but he's a trip.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's a good dude, but oh my God. He drives me fucking nuts sometimes.
Just because you guys have been friends forever.
Yeah. I was going to say like that.
No, I think it's because I'm maturing mentally. You know, because you just got to think before you talk.
Yeah.
That's all you really got to do.
La, 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 la.
Bulls. What? Ow. Shit, that hurt my fucking bones. Now, this week on what the fuck are these assholes doing? Babe, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get the lollipop back, please?
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult for me to get up from here. I have too much shit stacked around me and it hurts. All right. So, did you break your truck?
No, I did, but I fixed it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
right.
should-
The ball
maybe I
joint. The
shouldn't
ball
have.
joint. Yeah. Okay. So,
Maybe
all right.
I
I was thinking. So after this, after I put your car back here. Oh, thank you for the lollipop.
Oh, hey.
Fuck.
Mm.
So after we get Clara's truck back together, I guess we'll look at the Mega Typhon. I don't know if you saw the video up, but yeah, it did like almost 3 flips and didn't quite land right. I don't know. I didn't really zoom in on the video too much. I was just like, yeah, it didn't land right. I almost landed it. I was kind of disappointed because I had it nailed down pretty good. Anyway, did a perfect front flip before that, but I didn't catch it. Oh, somebody's ears are burning. Nick just texted me. Okay, let's see what the hell he wants. So that was your noise, babe. That was scratching very expensive aluminum away from your motor mount.
So the actual discs and the drive shaft were intact.
Yeah, everything's good. All it was is one of these bolts backed out and then like clanked against the mount, and it made a little bit of noise until it came out far enough to go stop.
Stop. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, okay, well, I don't. Why are you doing
All right, later.
it? Wait, what?
Later.
Who later?
You later.
What?
Moving on.
Okay, whatever the fuck. All right. So we got shim in the back, shim in the front. So we need 2 in the middle. Yep. And let's make some words. So, a little bit of fuel as you were saying.
Go on.
Yep. And I've used the yellow stuff, the stuff that's made for like jets and shit. I find that to be a little too well built because you don't want something that's going to actually put pressure on your drive shafts. And that stuff is like pretty robust, so it doesn't really take any shit. And if you over shim, you're actually putting pressure on your diff bearings. Where with the silicone stuff for the nitro, it's not as tough physically. You can't smash it if you overdo it. And maybe I get that dip in there. So yeah. So that's a these can be tricky. Come on. And they're fun. Oh, wait a second. Is that right? No, that can't be the right axle. That is, seemed kind of short. Okay, well, there goes a shim. There's both of them. Mother. Yes, the fun of installing center differentials. All right. So, one of the best tools in the business you could possibly have for doing anything like this. Brody, stop. And there we go. Stick that back in the hole. Grab our front axle. Make sure it's connected to the actual front end, which is not. Come on, you. Get it. Yep. Well, this thing is being real fun. There we go. Now we're locked in. Get that in the front. Get your axle on. Rotate whichever way you need to in order to line it up. Pop it in. Done.
Voila.
And then make sure it's down all the way. You can actually check your gear mesh at this point, which in this car is absolutely perfect because it's the best motor mount there is, as far as I'm concerned. M2C Beast.
Just a little bit of play in your mesh, right?
Just a touch. I mean, that could be tighter. If it was a brand new build, I'd make it tighter, but it's perfect. And it's right where it needs to be, really. But what was that? Oh, we got some sloppy. Yeah, okay, no big deal. Just happened to graze my arm across it and moved more than it should, and I was like, "What the shit?" No, this should be this way. There we go. So now we're lining up and light down, quarter brace on. Oop. There we go. If you ever have problems with a screw threading, try backing it out until it kind of clicks a little bit and drops. That's you setting the first thread. After that, you should be able to go forward just fine. It should seat itself. Oh yeah, we got some. It looks like that's just. Oh yeah, air link on that side and same thing on that side. Easy fix. I'll show you how to do that in a second. All right, let's get this installed. Stupid cage thingy. Actually, yeah, you run that down there. Kind of cleans it up a little bit. I just run those wires right along that side. I can still get this through here. That's going to be a bastard. So it's above the piece and There we go. Come on. I gotta line these damn things up. And don't forget, before you put the other side of it in, you got a cross beam to put back on. So wait for that, because otherwise you'll be kicking yourself when you got to take it back off again. Babe?
Yeah.
All set? That cross brace, the red rod I handed you.
Yeah. I thought I put it up there.
All right.
Oh, it's right there. It's on the stool over there.
There we go. Okay. So there's that. And move that guy in there. Without too many wires getting in the way. Secondary brace. And this one's still got the little cover over it, so you gotta find a little hole, which is just so much fun with these. But yeah, all right. There she is. Come on. And there that is. That's done. That's fairly clean install. All right. Nothing hitting anything. Zip ties. Fan hookup. Yeah, it's backwards. So that must have been tied there. All right. Yeah, I can make that happen, I guess. So 2 bolts on that brace. Put in that front mud guard. Call it a day. Well, after we fix the steering. Now that we found that, like I said, every time you work on one of these, you're going to find something else wrong. You're never going to just go in, going to do what you thought you were going to do, and then come out and that's it. You didn't have to fix anything else. There's always something else, but better on the bench than on the track. You know, and it's just kind of the way it is. Oh yeah, of course, got to be a bent 3mm. And shit. Did I get more of those? Yep. All right. Now it's even better. Put a new one in there. That is bent to shit. Bit long, but yeah, whatever. Much easier to put in. Besides, you can always cut off the excess if you want. Thought I had a driver for that size because that's going to take a minute there to.
Make it a lot easier.
See how long a bolt is?
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just a wee bit. So, all right. So that's done. Tied on, tied down. Bang, 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 boom.
Not going to affect anything, though, right?
No. It's just, I mean, it's just kind of there. You could just cut it off with a whiz wheel if you want. If you do end up in a situation like this, anybody listening or watching, and you plan on doing something like that, you have extra long bolts because you just couldn't get the right one. Put a nut or two over the bolt beyond where you plan on cutting it. That way, when you're done, you can take the nut off, and the nut will clean up the first thread. So whatever you plan on putting that bolt into will actually go into it without having a boogered thread on the end. Yeah. So, all right, that's pretty good, except for Waka Waka. Okay, so that's Waka Waka. So my worn link. This one is actually no, that one's not loose either. No, the inner link's worn, but that's our big problem there is our steering doodad. So, yeah, it's a technical term, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. A little bit loose. Tighten that up. Look at that. Oh, yeah, this one's loose too. Told you. Always find something new. All right, so no, I think it's just, yeah, the ball's got some play in it there. So is that one. That's the fun thing about these metal balls with plastic links. Plastic ain't good enough. So there it is. All right, next victim.
Next.
Yeah, we're hanging that up right now. Oh yeah, this one seems better days.
Holy
Oh yeah,
nice.
it's not a tumor.
Oh my god, that thing's like
It's okay, Brody. I'm sorry about making big noises. It's okay, buddy. Oh, you hang up that body there. Yeah, this thing saw a beat down this afternoon. It's by in somewhat biblical proportions. Let's get these wheels off so they're not in the way of anything.
you know, make a quick store run to get Gatorade. You want something?
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, let me get some
No, I
cash.
got money. I just need
Could you give me another one of these? They're at the Walgreens, right up the corner.
Barefoot?
Yeah, just a pink Moscato
Okay.
or white Zinfandel, whatever they got, and then orange Gatorade.
Coke. Okay.
Thanks,
And
Mike.
Barefoot, pink,
Yep,
whatever. Yeah.
and an orange Gatorade.
And that they saw that at
All at Walgreens.
Got it.
Yep.
All right.
And if you get hungry, hit the taco truck.
Yeah.
We got a kick-ass taco truck up the road. Yeah, it's kind of a thing now in the States. It's like, how good's your food truck? You know, because some of them are all right. Some, you end up in the bathroom for a month, and some of them are great. And some tires don't stay glued. Damn it, you. I was only upside down at 30 feet in the air spinning 10,000 RPM. Why did this tire come unglued? Which has actually been glued before, and it didn't really come unglued. I ripped the rubber clean from the wheel. So, yeah, there's still a layer of rubber there. And when I re-glue a tire, I don't leave anything behind before it's glued. Everything's scraped off down to the plastic. And the plastic is actually usually kind of marred up a little bit in order to help adhese the glue. So looks like we got some front end damage. Duh. Oh yeah, the big truck too popped another outdrive. Don't know if it was one of those new special funky monkey ones, but it might have been. I highly doubt it was an MTC. It might have been a stock one too. So yeah, so that busted off. All right here. Crap servo. Yeah, a little plastic guy in the back here. He's TRL tuned upper pin mounts, between the shock tower and the upper B brace or upper B block. Yeah, they're kind of crap. I don't even know why I'm still running it, honestly, because I really don't have any use for active caster, which is the only adjustment it offers you. It's an interesting concept, and I'm sure it might work some well in some form of racing, but I kind of could care less. So that's going to be changed out, I think. I think I'm just going to go back to a standard. Actually, I've got an aluminum screw-in B block I want to use, upper B block, and I'll change the shock tower to something else. It won't be T5, T6, 70, 75, whatever, fuck aluminum, but it'll be something. Other than that, looks like we're okay up here. This pin's probably bent. Actually, it's not. So that can be reused. Well, it won't be when we go to screw-in pins, but looks like that's what's going to happen with this one. Everything else seems to be intact. There's a gear mesh. Come on. I'm going to hold the pinion. Alright, so hold the pinion down. That's too tight. There's no movement. But here, we got a little bit. And then here, no movement. And here, a little bit. Here we got a lot. Here we got none. So something's not meshing correctly. Either your differential case on that point would be out of round, or the bolts aren't all tightened down right, or something else. I got a bad bearing, I can tell you that. If you look at the rear diff output right here, you can see that down there. That's a hell of a lot of movement. That bearing is shot to hell. So that's got to come out for sure. Oh, and let's see. Let's see how much play is in the front differential. Really? God, it's a lot. I just did this diff too. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, that's maybe the axle clicking, but another shot bearing on the other side of that diff housing. Just redid the rear diff on this, so we're good there. This outdrive's good. This axle is bent to all holy hell. I already knew that. Yeah, I imagine so. I mean, what are they going to sell? Icicles? Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Sorry, first thing came to mind. Anyway, so yeah, that's all right. So where to start? Well, we're gonna rebuild the front end pretty much. So let's just take that off the car, and then we'll have the middle of it accessible. Unfortunately, once again, the sacrifice of zip ties for our sport, hobby, whatever you want to call it. Just making a joke. I don't give a shit. I don't like putting this much plastic out in the garbage all the time, but you know, it's something you can't avoid. So we're gonna set our brace. So we'll go after that. And whatever else we can get out of our way in the process. My smaller forever. Just because. Brody boy. Nobody. Hey, oh, say hi. Woo, Brody. Good boy. So, right. That, yeah, this thing really, hopefully I have the ability to upgrade this thing where I need to put it soon, because I really would like to get proper parts on this car. Considering it's still running the old style diffs, even in the typing gear ranges. There's that. And let's just take this one right from the servo. Yeah, wrong size. And what? Huh? Oh yeah. Okay, be right there. Sorry, I was being asked to look at something by my wonderful world champion wife.
Shut up.
Best RC freestyler in Florida.
Shut up.
All right. Let's see. So the bumper spring's got to come off. Obviously, I thought I put 3mm in there. I didn't. Haven't on all the trucks yet, but on everything we're upgrading 3mm screws whenever we can, including body mounts, battery trays, and also haven't started it yet, but we're looking into using helicoils in the differentials and all the plastics that bolt to the chassis, because that would be a hell of a game changer if you had metal inserts instead of constantly taking screws in and out of plastic, which just destroys it, as we all know. So, haven't tried it yet. Heard somebody talking about it online. When I have a better budget, I'll get some. Garage Life RC front bumper spring. Mandatory. Absolutely mandatory on these things. All right. All right, and I gotta look at something that was just asked about a second ago. Give me 30 seconds. I shall return. Thank you for your patience. All right, and as I warned you, I am back. So, off with the bumper. Sound effects by current freestyle champion.
Shut up.
All right, so here's bumper. As you can see, it's got a nice big chunk missing out of it. It needs to be replaced anyway, but that'll probably happen in the future. And then for the rest of the screws in the bulkhead. There we are. And here's our front. Done. So, wow. I could have swore I sprayed this off with the compressed air earlier, but God, it looks like shit. All right, so center differential. Obviously, bearings shot. Anytime you take anything apart on one of these, whether it be differential or a hub, et cetera, I mean, unless you're perfectly comfortable with the parts that are on there, always replace your bearings if you have spares. And I recycle mine by soaking them in gasoline and then Lucas engine honey. So I've always got spares on hand. They don't always turn out, but sometimes they do. I'd say better than 50%. But these are obviously well gone. Yeah, you can see the amount of play there. That's no way. That's no bueno. Yeah, those things are shot. Of course, being that if they are shot, they might have actually worn down the housing and or the spur gear collet. So when you do put new bearings on something like that, make sure you don't have that play when you have new ones on it, because that might be a problem. What? Thanks for asking. I prefer zero.
Shush.
Who's here?
It's just next door.
Oh.
They're having a birthday party.
All right. Babe, you feel like cleaning this off real quick for me?
What you got?
Just my car just needs a good. I didn't clean this one after the last run. That's why. The Megatyphon just needs a little spritz. I'll take care of it. I just realized I wasn't out there when I went out to clean the cars.
Who was it?
No, because I only cleaned yours and mine.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So here we are. We're center diff to be rebuilt.
Mike, that's me every day.
What?
He said avoiding the cold.
Doors open.
I'm always cold.
Yeah, yes, you. All right. So let's get the front end of the part. And this is probably going to go bye-bye. The way of the dodo. And we got small guys here. Check these out. And go.
I'm under a quilt and a goose down right now.
There's that. Regular is fine. Oh, what the All right, apparently I'm back. I wanted to thank YouTube for dropping my entire session due to one camera going down. That was really nice. Um, Bug in the software, I suppose. So anyway, Bob's RC, what's up, man? Sorry. Can't even say that, damn it. It was a good one, I'll tell you. I was incogfregno for a minute due to the fact that YouTube decided to drop my entire live cast and put me on a screen where I didn't know what the hell was going on because it's the startup screen for YouTube while the live cast is still going on just because a cell phone died. Right. The other two programs I've run in the background to make this possible didn't die. No, they were just fine. But YouTube said, we're going to show you what you don't want to see at all right now for fun. Thanks. So anyway, all right. Back to the mission at hand. Center diff needs to be rebuilt. The front end needs to be rebuilt. Changing out the TRL parts for factory and or whatever I have laying around. Done with these little plastic little monkeys breaking, you know, when you land slightly off a skew, so to speak. And of course, as usual, you're always going to find bad parts. Like the center diff, we didn't know the bearings were completely shot. Oh, look at that. That's not, yeah, that's supposed to be just like that. Right. So see what I mean? And that is loose screws, not bearing. So I just found that on a different vehicle I just worked on a couple days ago. On the last podcast, in fact. Yeah, sorry I haven't had a lot of content up, guys, lately. I have been extremely, let's just say a lot of shit in my life is changing at the moment. I've had 2 new jobs in the past month, and hopefully the one I just got and worked a week at is going to be the last job I ever have. Because it's the greatest place in my profession I've ever worked at in my life. So, what else have I said? Brody! No chow for you. I'm just kidding. That screw hole's stripped out there too, so we're going to figure that out. So we'll get down to this dirty, nasty freaking bulkhead. Babe, can you please do me a favor? Baby? Clara?
What?
Could you please do me a favor?
What's up?
Would you mind turning on the air compressor?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Because this crap is pretty dirty, and I really don't want to work on it like that.
You like cream wrap.
Just watching the Armageddon video. You talking about Clara's or mine? Like, because there's 2 shorts up of Clara's freestyle run. The one that, not Hobby Wing, who was it? You know, the owner of Arma that puts on the event. They posted a video of her freestyle run, and then I had a video I posted at the end of the freestyle run where she blatantly destroyed a differential.
I was playing with Velcro.
It literally sounds like somebody tearing a soda can across a serrated blade very slowly with an extremely loud microphone attached to it. Like, it's just... And she was trying to self-right, so every time she hit either forward or reverse, it would just be like, wah! Yeah. I knew I was rebuilding differentials that night at our campsite. So there's a center full of earplug and all the happiness. But we've got bad bearings on the outside, so they got to go. So I'll probably just pull both ends off and just let that stuff sit there because it's not going to go anywhere. Guarantee that. And when that air compressor shuts off, I'm going to go clean the rest of this front end stuff so we can get that worked out too. As usual. Come on. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to play rough.
You called earplug?
Yeah, no. We actually use silicone earplugs for swimming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can get them at Walgreens or Publix or your local supermarket, wherever you may happen to live. And yeah, you just kind of, it's like a little glob of silicone. So you just take it and stuff it in there. It's like, I don't know, 20 million weight or some shit. Because once you got million weight in your diff, I mean, we're going to go from there. And that doesn't always work out depending on what you're doing. All right, so I'm just going to set that up there for a minute. I'm sure the air compressor is going to stop in a second. We'll clean this shit off because this is just covering garbage. And then I'll be back to annoy all of you some more. There's something else I want to do. I can't remember. Shit happens. Oh, we got a hot tank at work. It's a fucking heated parts washer. We got a hot tank at work, by the way.
Nice.
Oh yeah, very nice. All right, I'm back to annoying my review for a longer
Like
time.
putting in the sauna.
Oh yeah, no, it's freaking hot. You know, hot. What do you call it?
Hot bath.
Oil removers.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, it's freaking great. They're the best thing in
Hot
the world.
bath.
All right, so yeah, that looks kind of sideways for some reason. Oh yeah, those bearings. Oh no, that wasn't the bearing. Yeah, that's the. Yeah, that's so loose. All right, so well, that was. Yeah, that's not so bad. And clean it out, put some new diff lube in it or something. But I just rebuilt that one anyway, so obviously bent axle on that one, but I don't think I have anything straighter. But in it, that one's good. I lost one bearing, which I already found right there. So that one's blown. That one's not so bad. That one's not so bad. If I'm not going to do them all, I'm not going to do them right now, not with this car, because it really doesn't matter. So we need a shock tower. We need a upper B. And what else? Bearings for the differential. All right. So. That's probably going to be. That one. Yep, that'll do it. So, there's that. Those are B block. It's going to be. Right there. And then 2 differential outside bearings.
Come on.
Right there.
V block.
You know what that refers to, right? So you have all these hinge pin blocks in the car. Like this is the very first one in front of the car. Holds your hinge pins.
Mm-hmm.
That's your A block. The one
Okay.
behind it's B block.
Okay. And then
The one in the back is C
yeah,
and D.
yeah, C.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how they.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's how they define them, so that you know, so that everybody knows what you're talking about or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So looks like that is a stock Typhon shock tower. It better be. I mean, geez, that thing's tiny. I don't think they made anything else that small. So I guess that'll work. I don't know. Use something bigger. The body's going to fit either way. The body's behind it, so why not? Fuck it. All right, so it's just those 2 screws in the top. Oh yeah, it's got some Loctite. Good. All right. Yeah, that's it. So we'll swap that out for a screw-in job. So, I'm about you guys, but I prefer the screw-in pins because they just work better. The ones, the little plastic guys like that, or the ones with the little set screws. The set screws always strip. Not a big fan. So just a little dab of red. Keep that sucker tied in there, and find the hole. And that one. I'm sure I'll wind up down there. Oh boy, that ain't right. Okay. I think I got that upside down. Yeah, I was just kind of pulling itself into the ground there. Would make sense with a fixed caster adjustment instead of a adjustable one. So yeah, that's probably going to be going like so. No, well, actually, maybe I don't know.
That looks similar to the part I had to buy, the one from China. Well, I bought the front steering.
Oh yeah,
almost same thing, but Chip's like, I don't have nothing like it, and I'm like,
right.
Nothing that fits.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to get something from my my 3D printer so I can
So I was like,
start making shit. Oh, just watching Armageddon. Technical difficulties. Yep. And man, Anyway,
Only
so
2 in the chat. No, 4 in the chat.
we are watching. Oh yeah, my mom and Chuck are. What's up, guys? My mom's watching. Yeah, another 6 months till vagina eviction day. Or my birthday anyway. Sorry, Mom. I like making that joke. It's not like anybody knows who you are. Nobody's gonna look you up. Not that famous. Nor will I.
How old are you gonna be?
Huh?
How old are you?
I will be 47 this year, I believe. Yeah, because I've had to tell people my age a lot lately because I got a new job. Yeah, I will be 47.
I turned 51.
No shit.
No shit.
God damn, bro. You were fucking there with 30.
I know, right?
Motherfucker's 51. You believe that? No, dude. What?
My oldest kid's 26, and people go, man, no. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I mean, my oldest is kind of in that. Ooh, there's a broken one. Yeah. Yeah, that's a broken bulkhead.
Yeah, turned 51, and I'm like,
leave it around.
I get carded at the store, and I'm like,
yeah, dude,
thank
you
you.
don't look that old,
I'm like,
bro. Seriously.
Thanks. Yeah, 51.
Wow, man.
I feel like a rock, though, pretty much. I mean,
No, you're doing better off than I am. I can tell you
I
that.
don't feel that bad. No major ailments.
Why would that be? Something ain't right here. Yeah, this is backwards. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, the chamfered edge was pointing forward, and that's not right. So it just didn't look to fit right. Plus, it's got this one edge that's different than the others. Should have just looked at my truck. I got one on. I think I got one on Clara's too. All right, so all right. Yeah, that weird cut edge has got to be there to fit something. That will go along the back side, not the front side. That still doesn't make any sense of why it's got that hole there for the other doodad. Because that should be. I wonder if it just doesn't fit this plate. I think that might be the problem. Where's my truck? Damn it! Let me take a look at my truck.
When in doubt.
Yeah, look at other vehicles. Shit. Stuff over the top of it, but yeah, okay. So yeah, it does go pointing up, and that notch is for steering clearance. I thought it might be. Okay, so this little fucker is actually supposed to go up this way. Oh shit. Well, you'll see we've got some trimming to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to notch that little fucker because that is not fitting over that plate. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have the width here to fit over a stock Arma EXB deck plate. So we'll reattach that in a second after I grind the shit out of it. This has got to be screwed on properly, and I got a pretty good feeling that's gonna need some help getting off. Kind of like, you know. I'm not going anywhere else with that one. No, not going to follow that one through. Absolutely not. There's no way to hold them. No way to hold them. No one to shut the fuck up. Oh, man. I hope this is entertaining for people because I'm having a great fucking time. And, you know, that's all that really matters in life. Having a good time and not stepping on anybody else's toes while doing so. Have a blast. Don't piss anybody off on purpose. If you do, apologize.
Yeah.
And if they don't accept an apology, well, it's their fucking fault. They're a dick. It's not you. All right. So, still got the air compressor fired up. So, I'm going to cut this real quick. All right. So, right, so these little dimple guys here on the edges, that's probably what's getting in the way of the deck plate. I have one in my box. I'm not going to search it out right now, but it's not fitting around the top of this right here. So it needs to sit flush on there in order to work properly. That's why the screw hole is recessed in the bottom because it's supposed to go through the top for actually a mount that I don't use anymore because I run this upper deck piece and you can't run that with the Typhon body, which is why I've got my front body mount actually custom made, screwed to one of the poles in the cross chassis brace. That's how I got the body to fit. So there you go. Clue solved. Anyway, I'm going to go trim this up, sorry to keep you guys waiting again, but I'll be right back. Grab yourself a fresh drink, take a whiz. And we're back. So, retrimmed, and does it fit? Well, yes, it fits quite well. So that can be bolted on in the proper position as it should be. And also, I found some possible other candidates for front shock towers. Well, that's obviously a rear. So, but these two are fucking identical, so only one really matters. But yeah, that looks a lot more normal than that one. So it's probably a bit closer to what I was running. So yeah, it's going to be the one. Plus, it's already got big holes drilled in it for those fat NPC mounts. So all right, back to where we were. So we'll touch the red, get this guy bolted together, and this one time at technician camp. I love that. People go, huh, what? Yeah, no, that's where the joke ends. Sorry. I'm not going past that. But there we go. So, yeah, I can't wait till next year's Armageddon or this year's, whatever it's going to be, because we are definitely coming prepared, packed and stacked. We're going to have a freaking RV. Part fell off. Go figure. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that cracked part that I showed you guys earlier on the back of that housing just decided to eject. I'm sorry.
Better make some money.
What, Armageddon?
Yeah.
Nah, dude, it's not about money, man. It's about having fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I said you went there and you made some money.
yeah, not on purpose though. I
Not
sold
on
all my
purpose.
spare parts.
Yeah, not on purpose, but I mean it happened.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah, because we had the banner up for K&K. Everybody thought we were a hobby shop, so they kept coming over for parts. And well, I mean, we didn't have a supply from K&K, so I was just selling my personal shit, and it worked out. It's just
All good.
didn't have any parts at the end, but it was all good. Helping out other people. That's what it's all about.
Friends.
Yeah, keeping everybody running.
Yeah.
It's always better that way. All right, so. Oh. I don't have any spare stuff out because I put everything away earlier as far as the screws goes. Let me get that socket head thing. I get it. Something a little longer for that top of that dip case because it is not compressing due to the fact that it's half stripped. I think it's in a red one. Pretty sure. Yep. All right. Cool.
All the way in the back.
All right, that'll work. If anybody doesn't know, if you want to put a longer bolt into something, take a small wrench, measure your depth before you try that. Just stick it in there and then pull it out like that, and you can see, okay, well, I can fit a screw in that long, so go for it.
Yeah, that's how you do that. It made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You're not guessing.
Yeah, that way you don't jam something in there and it bottoms out and then strips all your screw threads or whatever, and it just becomes a mess. I mean, obviously, this one hasn't been run down with a screw that big before, so I am making new threads, even though the hole was that deep, because I probably drilled it, because that's what I tend to do with Armaplastic differential cases, is drill the holes deeper so I can put bigger screws in them, because they always end up coming out anyway. So it's not really like a flaw in the design. It's just because of the amount of maintenance that we do and stuff we break. We tend to take shit apart a lot more than most other people. So was that one. All right. I just had a pile of these things. Actually, yep. There you go.
The level of bashing you do.
That pile over there is all the shit I haven't put away yet. Yeah, I mean, we go pretty hard to the paint, but it's the way it should be. It's fun. Yeah, I think this will fit. Yeah, I say so. I don't know if there's a difference in the fronts and the rears, but if there is, whatever, may work. All right, so then I'll A block, which needs a longer screw on this side because that one came out with no anything. So what do we have? And we got that guy and that guy. Back in the hole. Yeah, I wish I could play music while I was doing this, but it's like the copyright shit just chokes the shit out of you. Like, I had a video I tried to put up like 6 times, and I even got free music off the editing software that was like non-copyright, and they copyrighted that shit too. I was like, whatever, dude. Don't care. It's not worth it. So I just like voice over the thing. If anybody's watching, say something. Just text FU or whatever.
So the people on YouTube that have videos with music, they have to get it copyrighted or whatever they have to.
Well, I see how they label it. Like they'll put up a little like tiny sticker like the album cover, and they'll say that the artist and the album name and the song name and whatever. And I'm not exactly sure if you can just do that. Be okay with it, or I haven't looked into it because
I see a lot of them and they got music over top, and I'm like,
right. It's just something I haven't just looked into yet because I've just been so busy with everything else. But I mean, that is going to be one of the next realms I explore as far as producing content. All right, so since we're going to screw in post on these, we don't need that. It's obviously the suspension is way too tight; it needs to be adjusted. But we'll get to that once it's bolted onto the car. So. Let's go with this one. It's a brand new Talon piece. Looks like it might have been next. Oh, let's see. We have bolts here. Right, I had some of those stupid stainless steel ones in there. I don't know about you guys, but my experience with stainless steel RC car screws is they are brittle and strip easy.
Stainless. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's probably
And
because
expensive as all hell.
it's probably because it's not true stainless. It's probably some cheap shit because
Mhm.
you know,
And it costs a lot more.
yeah. If you wanted to buy a real set of stainless screws for this thing, it'd probably be a bundle. I know the stainless body clips I buy at Ace Hardware
Mm-hmm.
are like double
Yeah.
than the regular ones. I don't actually buy the stainless ones, but I've seen them.
I tried to buy them for the trencher rims
Right.
just when I got those tires because they got black, and I tried to get stainless, and it's like $45 just for this.
Yeah, forget all
And I
that.
thought, are you kidding me?
Right.
Like they're 3mm. I mean, they're 3M.
And
Did you see what Mike said about using the music library?
yeah, I've seen it pops up like when you're loading videos and stuff, but it's like you know, I've already done my edit and all that. Like, why do I even have to bother? You know, it's kind of like a. I get your point, and yeah, you probably made some amazing stuff off of that because you made amazing stuff, and I'm sure that's where it comes from. Not that I'm not sure. I imagine that's where it comes from. Since you mentioned it, sorry, that was like really retarded. But yeah, no, I'll look into it. Since you suggested it, and I trust your judgment because you know. Shiny. That was the gayest thing I've done all month.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, asshole. Fuck it. Right, so. Wow, that's better. Oh, yeah. All right, that's good. Put that side back together. Come here, motherfucker. That is a nasty, dirty, greasy hole. That's not what she said. That's what my cousin means. I don't know why I thought of that, but that's whatever. You guys want to know something sad? The best joke I have on hand, like if people are standing around telling jokes, like ones that are like a minute and a half or whatever. My very best joke is stolen from Rouse Schiffer. At the moment, I mean, I got a million one-liners, but it's a lot funnier in his accent, though. I'll tell you that. There's the Easter egg for you. Okay. Shock standoffs. New shock bottom on that one. How long have we been on? 2 hours? Yeah. Well. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm done for the night, guys. I'm just, I'd be good after an intermission, but I'm just, man. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, I got to put another bearing on that diff. I got to change out the shock towers, bottomless shock on that one, check the other one, bolt it all back together, et cetera, drive it, break it, repeat. But yeah, I'm just gonna just enjoy the rest of my evening, do some laps on Gran Turismo, and kick the wife around a little, and whatever comes naturally. Rule of thumb, fuck, rule of leg. I don't know if any of you got that, but if you haven't, and you haven't seen Boondock Saints, then you're uncultured. Right, babe?
What?
I'm glad you didn't hear the rest of that. I'm sure.
Hi, Mike.
I'm sure she did. She's gonna kick my ass later. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Love all of you. Thank you so much for supporting me and my endeavor to ever figure out how to make differentials last forever and all that other good shit. I'll see you on the flip side, man. Be easy. All right.